5 tips to reach your ELO goals this season. Hi, my name is Ron Sharma. I'm a diamond player that floundered in low ELO forever before making some small adjustments that brought me from platinum to diamond in 1 week. Today I'll be sharing those adjustments with you. Tip number 1, obey the golden rule of solo queue. What is the golden rule of solo queue? It's just a simple rule that I made up. The rule goes as follows. Solo queue is not real League of Legends. Solo queue is a minigame mode where you must guide 4 random bots to victory against 5 random bots over 50% of the time. So if you want to climb, you must stop doing anything that contradicts the golden rule. Are you still with me? Let's go over the rest of the tips. Tip number 2, do not speak human language to the bots. Remember when I called every other player a bot? That's because they basically are. Each of them is programmed a certain way, and there's really nothing you can do to change it. So don't bother giving them LOL lessons in the middle of the game. In fact, all conversation does is distract your entire team from winning, since they have to deal with the game and the chat box. So if you don't have a timer, ward position, or a play to call, such as dive, rotation, epic monster, etc., just don't talk at all. However, pings aren't human language, so use them as much as you can. Communication is vital to winning. Tip number 3, some bots are actually programmed by Rito to rage, just mute them. Even if you don't talk, some bots are going to talk to you, especially after mistakes. Unless you can physically take away their keyboard or drag hack them with Skype, there's nothing you can do to stop the rage, so just mute them and focus your attention and APM on the game. Remember the golden rule? If a habit doesn't increase your win rate, drop it. Tip number 4, find one role, preferably one champion, and spam it as high as you can. Don't worry about which one you pick, because there are actually support Shakos, mid Sejuanis, and support Poppies in Diamond and beyond. Just don't ever fill. Some people might say, hey, I need to give my teammates all their preferred roles so I can maximize our team's power level. And to that I would ask, can you maintain over 50% win rate in every role? If you can, then you don't need this guide. By mathematics, you could spam ranked games and fill to rank 1 challenger. But the thing is, you probably can't maintain over 50% win rate in every role for very long. So just focus on what you can do, spamming your preferred role or champion to diamond. If support Shaco can do it, you can do it on a real champion. And sure, you won't be a well-rounded player, but are you playing ranked to be well-rounded or to climb the ladder? And finally, tip number 5, dodge if you don't get your role. This one is controversial, but think about it. From where you probably are now, that is bronze to platinum, the bottom 98%, to where you want to be, diamond to challenger, the top 2%, what is -3 or -10 LP going to count for? What is a 6, 30, or even a 90-minute break going to be on your long and arduous journey to high ELO? Dodging saves time and preserves MMR, so when you get to play your next game, your gains will be higher and your losses will be lower. To climb faster and preserve that over 50% win rate mentioned in the golden rule, you need to abuse dodging for all it's worth. So, in conclusion, when Season 5 comes along on January 21st, remember my tips and get out there. Burn the golden rule into your mind and spam your favorite champion to high ELO. You can do it!